I mean, let me give you another example of how it's like, you know, Australia really, really wants to say no to anyone trying to get ahead. Wants to tie them up in tape, red tape, green tape, black tape, until they can't breathe. White Cliffs. It's an iconic Australian town, an opal town in the west of New South Wales, out past Wilcannia, 90 kilometres north. There's a few opal shops there, a general store, a cafe, caravan park, hotel, motel, and an underground motel as well. But a lot of the locals, of course, actually live in dugouts, 120 of them, like in Coober Pedy. It's so hot there. But now White Cliffs is in real danger. In 2015, native title was granted to people deemed to be the traditional owners of a huge part of Western Australia, Western New South Wales, including parts of White Cliffs. And ever since, the future of that town has been in doubt. Joining me is Troy Karkoe. He's president of the White Cliffs Miners Association. As a boy, he grew up there, believe it or not. Troy, how did you end up coming back to White Cliffs? What brought you back?
Quite a few years of commercial fishing, skipper of vessels, marine engineer, and I just wanted a different change of life. So I ventured back to White Cliffs and come just at the time of the native title debacle and took our claims out and found out we weren't allowed to mine, no one's allowed to mine.
Look, I had a look at the background of this, mate. It is a shocker. But you talk us through it. What is the problem with this native title claim? Why does it threaten White Cliffs?
Well, the native title claim at the moment doesn't really threaten White Cliffs. It's been agreed to by the Karkoe and all agreed parties. At the moment, the determination rests with Michelle Rowlands, who's not really being forthcoming. If she could sign off on the native title determination, White Cliffs would be able to go back mining again. The town would come back to life, prosper. It's not that at the moment.
Now, let me interrupt and say Michelle Rowlands is a federal minister. She's supposed to sign off on a deal. Pending this signing off and all that, you've got 137 claims waiting to be granted. No one could get a mining claim going. There's only 16 being worked. I mean, what does that do to the town?
It's demoralised the town. At the moment, the tourists, they can come to the town, but they come to our opal town to look for opal, see our miners mining, go fossicking. They're not even allowed to fossick on the field due to the native title. So henceforth, we've lost a lot of tourism, a heck of a lot of tourism.
Well, you can't even walk around fossicking. I mean, this is extraordinary. Why is this taking so long to fix, though? Because this has been going on for nearly a decade now.
It's like you said before, it's the red tape, the green tape, and all the multicoloured tapes. The government's been handling it for a very long time. The decisions that have been made by the government weren't at the best of their decisions. Now it's been decided. It's the closest White Cliffs has ever been. And at the moment, we fear if she says no, White Cliffs will be just decimated. We're losing miners as we speak, like old-time miners being here. They want their last hurrah. They're not even being allowed to do that. It's pretty un-Australian in my eyes.
Oh, the whole thing is damn un-Australian. It's such a shame. I mean, it's a really iconic town. What's going to happen to White Cliffs if this is not fixed?
If this is not fixed, the town population is declining. The tourism has declined massively, astronomical amounts. I dare say shop owners, pub owners, like all our businesses, they'll be forced to either put prices up or they'll be forced to close. We're losing. Either way, we lose if it's not decided.
And just because some public servants or a minister won't get off their backside and fix it, I mean, gee, you must be beside yourself in the town.
It's not just me beside myself, it's the whole town, the whole community. But, we're all come here to mine, retire, enjoy ourselves. At the moment, we're not even given that opportunity.
Well, I don't know. It's just sort of a metaphor for what's going on in Australia, Troy. I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope you'll let me know if you ever get good news. Troy Karkoe, thank you so much indeed for your time.